everybody. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are getting into Stars of Akarios, or keep going playing Stars of Akarios, as we continue on our story to find out what happens with the Sparrow and Torch and Brawn, which is their call signs, or Starla and Girden, as they are called in the game. Yeah, they're quite late here already, but I will join for a bit. Hey, Felice, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. So we're gonna continue our scenarios. We're going, and we'll keep playing until A, we beat it, or B, Sworn arrives. So we'll see how that stuff goes, or if gauged interest just continues to fall. But I'd like to play through it, and like I said, whether gauge interest is there or not, I will be playing through this. It's just either I'm gonna be doing it on stream or not. But we've gotten pretty far. We're in Act 1, and last where we left off, we went down to the planet of Gerard, and we explored the entire planet, and then came the assassin's bullet that shot out, and we were like, yeah, we're going to take this jerk down. So we're going to continue on with that. We got some other missions that I wrote down. We've got the Red Panic storyline, where we need to scout Sector V5.3. We got an establishment scout thing, but I don't want to work for the establishment, so I'm probably going to like sell them out as hard as possible. And then we got to get the sniper, and that's the one that we're looking for. That's the one that we're going to get into today, and we'll have fun with it. Hey, Emil, what's going on? Just a sneak peek. My wife will probably kill me if I stay up much longer. Thank you so much. Don't get killed, Emil. Don't get killed. But it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. So, we're going to continue the story, and we'll see how long it takes it until we take a break. And then wait until Sunday to play more of it. So let's check it out. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to my Patrons, thank you to my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither, just come in to hang out. Thank you and welcome as well. Go ahead and pull up a chair, and we'll show you what this is about. So, we got to get some information. We got to get down to the table. I'll state it now because this is video number, 4? But I need to state back from video number 1 is that I did make a mistake with movement. It will happen. I've tried to mitigate those mistakes going forward. So if you look back at the first video and you're like, hey, you weren't supposed to turn that direction, you're supposed to turn the other, I recognize that, and I'm going to put a note on the video just to say, hey, I recognize that. I'll fix that going forward, but I appreciate the information. All right, cool. Let us get some information, get down to the table. Get this thing started. So Akarios, Stars of Akarios, 8.9, numbers going up. 8.9 on Board Game Geek. It is delivering. I got mine 2 weeks ago, I guess now. Painted some of the minis, not all, but trying to get as much painted as possible as we run into encounters. So we're playing with painted minis, and you get to see that awesomeness. 1 to 4 player, best played solo is what the community is saying. I'm playing two-handed, but if you can play true solo. The only difference is you add in an extra die. So you're rolling 5 instead of 4 die. Let's see, 30 to 120 minutes playtime, age 13 plus, community says 12, and weights about a 2.89 out of 5. Someone kind of asked me before, how does this game stack up to other games that they've named? And I would probably say, I think ISS Vanguard is the one that came up for the question. And it doesn't. They're completely separate games. I want you to consider this game an anime space game. So something like Robotech, something like gosh, so many other anime space games that are Gundam, right? It's kind of like that, but your ship doesn't transform. It's just you're a space pilot flying around doing missions and whatnot. That's the vibe I get from this. So if you think about the anime style of board games like Madara, where it's anime heavy, JRPG, this follows in the same lines, just it's like that, to where you'll play those styles of games. And yeah, it'll be cool and it'll be fun. All right, cool. Designed by Brandon McCaskill and Jonathan, unknown artists, but they did some really great artwork, and published by Games. This is one of their first showings as printing out a big board game, and they did a fantastic job. Myth wins the next one that's up, and then they have a Stone Saga one that's supposed to be coming that I'm super interested in and checking it out. So it ought to be good. Okay, let us get down to the table. All right, so I set up a few things because I just looked at the next map where we're going to be headed. That doesn't mean that's where we're going to end up. I just preset that up. I might have to wipe it off and play something else for whatever we come through because I'm not looking ahead in the story to say, okay, this is what's going to happen next. It's more, okay, when I get to that mission, what does that board look like? And then I just set out the basic stuff to give us a little bit more time to play instead of setup. And setup isn't bad. It's just I want to move ahead with getting your excitement of coming to the channel, watching, and playing a lot. So we took back off. We resupplied up the Sparrow, and it's up to 10 supplies, so we maxed it out. I put the shields at 10 and the round counter down to 0. We did upgrade the Sparrow, and this has green all of it, so my close-up screen is pretty much useless when it comes to looking at this thing. So I will hold it up for you to see that it has spend 1 supply, use a panic die and a wild die to every ship, every one of the ally ships in any amount of distance on the entire board will repair 2 hull. That's what that costs. So that's the new ship's ability. And then we loaded ourselves out properly, as you saw from the last game, that I finally got my final 2 interference and bank of my engine upgrades. And so we're fully loaded out. But as the game changes and as the game evolves, we will upgrade these things. I do have my set of items here that I could use if I want, which is 2 weapon and an engine upgrade that I can use on a different ship if I wanted to. But this is where we are. Okay, cool. Okay, so the Sparrow's here, planet side, and that's where we begin. And when we left the planet, we're fully loaded out, and now we're ready to start moving and chasing after that villain. So we got some stuff here. We got 14, 105, 38 on this tile. This one was a free reveal for us to see, and it's 59 and 97 looks like a jump point. But we're not ready to jump yet. So we're going to move over here for the cost of 1 supply. And then we determine what we're going to do. Well, 59 seems cool, maybe. Might be something bad there. Let's check it out. So I'm going to spend 1 more supply to explore what's here. So we're going to look to scout. And we're going to scout 59, which I believe we just read scenario 59 out of the book. I believe. To see what is going on. So, stellar physics. I know you usually want to read along with me, so let me see if I can pull this up. It's on page 90 of the book. So let's go to that and let's pull it up so you can read along with me. So stellar physics. It says the binary sun at the center of the Virtius systems are a strange pair. Virtus A is larger Virtus A is larger, only a short distance from the jump point you arrived at. Virtus B is much smaller and older. Its surface is marked with the almost purple sunspots resembling bruises on the star's body. However, the most prominent features are the incandescent solar flares that ripple across the surface and stretch out far into space. I'll be the first to admit that I didn't really pay attention in my stellar physics class, comments Grease as she stares as an angry-looking star on a view screen. But that don't look great. Further scans reveal that despite the agitated surface of the star, the interior is stable. Something is going on within the star's corona, and if you want to find out what it is, then you're going to have to get closer. So we got some options. We've got, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The star is stable, so leave it alone. You know, I'm not going to do that, right? Bring the sparrow as close as possible and scan again, browse surface, or send the squad in to get a closer look at the daring attempt. Okay, so, and that's the thing. So those are 3 options. It's either leave it alone. We're just going to pretend that doesn't exist, right? We're here. Let's deal with it. We can bring the sparrow as close as possible and scan again, or we can send the squad in for a closer look. I don't know which one to pick. Let's bring the sparrow as close as possible and scan again. Let's do that. So it says go to browse surface. As you get closer, the heat from the star grows. Oops, sorry. As you get closer, the heat from the star grows and grows. By the time the sparrow is in position to scan again, it's starting to feel the effect. It won't be able to hold its position for long, so make the most of it while you can. Whatever keeps the captain out of danger, if you catch my drift. I know, right? The captain might be dead. It won't be able to hold its position for long, to make the most of it while you can. It looks as though you found something. The sparrow loses 2 supply. So we'll move from 8 to 6 that quickly. I had 10 when I started, remember? And it says go to in the corona. Spread out in the burning atmosphere of Vertius B is an orbital station of some kind. It is made of a network of web-like structures that look very fragile, suspended in the star's atmosphere. Suddenly, a comm signal connects, and a gruff female voice can be heard. If I'm dreaming and this isn't real, at least have the decency to be a good dream. Maybe one that brings me wine, or cheese, or both. The connection is crackling as Captain Soma responds. We are very real. We are the Akarios Institute. Do you require assistance? There's a brief pause before the voice replies, Assistance? Get me out of here! A few hours later, after an evacuation that required the sort of engineering miracle that Greece will boast of for years, a frazzled-looking Medellian sits in the Sparrow's cafeteria. She has been treated for dehydration and a series of burns and sits with a glass of wine and a selection of cheese. She introduces herself as Karina and begins to tell her story. I'm a bit of a pilot myself, you know. That's how I ended up stuck on that research station. I was headed through the Vertius system on the way back to Medellian when I got set upon by some Ronin. There may have been a small unpaid debt. Karina munches on a chunk of cheese and continues, Anyway, I dealt with the Ronin by leading them far too close to the atmosphere of Vertius B. Burned them up like crispy bacon. Do you have any bacon around here by chance? Karina continues between mouthfuls of bacon. Trouble was, my navigation got messed up in the fight. Next thing I know, I'm dropping like a stone into the star. Imagine my surprise to find that old Ur Solar research station. My fighter burned up, but I managed to get onto the station and restore it to a vaguely livable state. From what I can tell, the research station used to be in a higher orbit, but was scuttled when the Urs didn't need it anymore. Luckily for me, they built that thing tougher than last week's baking. It's been my home for just over 3 years. At least I can get back home to Medellian now. Awkward. Captain Soma takes Karina aside to a private area and breaks the bad news to her. When she emerges, she looks towards the pilots and says, She took it better than I expected. I think Karina's a tough cookie. She wants to keep busy, so it looks like you've got yourself a co-pilot. I think she will be a strong addition to the team. Make her welcome, pilots. So we gain the reward, co-pilot Karina, and we got stellar physics. So stellar physics. And we gain a new co-pilot. It. And our co-pilot. This is all pilot ship stuff. Pilot ability stuff. All pilot ability. Here. Alright, here it is. Karina. It's an alphabetical order. Thank you for doing that. Coral, Cressida, Karina. There she is. Alright. So, might work. Hey, it works. Karina, so it's 4 supply she gets with it. Before rolling an action die, you may set aside up to 2 action dice as attacks off the bat. That seems pretty cool to have as an ability. I like that. I like that a lot. But I don't need it right now, so you're gonna just eat some bacon and hang out for a little bit. Alright, so back to where... So that is done. We finished 59. That's finished. Okay, so we have to get to 3.3, which is here to get there. So we're going to spend another supply going down to 5 to reveal 3.3. We build out the stellar map. This is what 3.3 looks like. And you see this right here, this little exclamation point? That means an event happens as soon as we hit the system. 16 is the person that we're looking for. So shift this over a smidge. And that's where we are. So it goes there. We move into this area, but an event happens. So what do? We grab this event deck. We give it a shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 cards. So I'm going to roll a d6 to see which one I pick after I shuffle it. We will continue on. We will carry on my wayward son. Okay. I'll put these here, grab this, got my d6 right here. Which number are we grabbing? Number 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. It says, I know you're going to see a lot of see-through, but that's okay. The signal of the sparrow has... Why is this thing doing this? This is weird. Sorry. The signal of the sparrow has tracked for the last 45 minutes is now moments away. At the last second, the object sharply decelerates and docks in the hangar bay. What? When you arrive, you see a 5-foot-tall probe device made of curled and intertwined metallic pipes. On the very top is a glowing teal light. The light on the probe flashes and a voice speaks out. Confirmed. Permanent upgrade. 6.5 DOS. Compatible systems detected. Fighter class, flagship class, select. Allow D6 to integrate with a fighter system, select a pilot and ship, or allow D65 DO6 to integrate with the Sparrow system, or don't allow either. So pilot ship, I saw 65 DO8 as a co-pilot, which I don't know what the card would do, but it's either going to go on the Sparrow or it's going to go on the ship. Right now, our ship is pretty loaded out. Going on the Sparrow might be cool. UPS guy almost done with campaign. Supposed to be here Friday. He better have painted the minis. What? What are you talking about? Locator, you're confusing me. If you're saying what I think you're saying, and you're saying you're getting Oathsworn delivered, I'm going to be heavily jealous. If the UPS guy delivers the game this week, I will be amped. But I haven't gotten any tracking information. If it's coming from Fun Again Games, I'm not going to get tracking information for 30 years. If it comes from QML, I'm super excited, but we'll see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna let it integrate with the ship. That might be bad. I think I'm gonna let it, so it says, I was joking with you last week, the UPS guy had, oh, your Stars of Akarios. He's coming, oh, it's coming on Friday. Oh, I get it. I get it. So I'm gonna go with the Sparrow on this one. Let it integrate with the Sparrow. Yeah, it was either getting a co-pilot or the Sparrow. What would a co-pilot would have done? You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of shenanigans around here. I want to see what the co-pilot would have done. Here's the co-pilot's ability card for 6.5 DOS. It would let you move, rotate, and move again. So move 2 squares, rotate, and then move again, and it's only 2 supply. So if you'd have gotten that, I'm okay. I'll let that be for someone else who gets the game to enjoy that. For mine, it says 6.5 DOS integrates with the Sparrow central system. The Sparrow gains 5 supply, so I go back to 10. I'm cool with that. And this is discarded, no longer being used. All right, cool. So we dealt with that event. Now, 16 or 36. We're gonna spend the supply to go for 16 because that's our job. So we're going to 16. So 16. I'll tell you about this PDF. Super slow. It's super slow. All right, so we go to 16. And 16 says, within minutes, you've boarded the Sparrow and are prepping your fighters. Soul is communicating through your helmet. I've got him on a course into a nearby asteroid field. Find him and ferret him out, gang. You take off in pursuit. Our objective... Hey, Kate, what's going on? Our objective is to track down the assassin by collecting 2 drive signatures. A and B. So special rules. Jump drive signatures A and B can only be collected after all Ronin scouts are eliminated. 1 to 2 player, which is what I'm doing. No idea what's really going on, as I'm still trying to catch one of episode 1. What, 6 hours? 6 hours too long? Is it too long, Kate? We're chasing after an assassin, just to let you know. We're chasing after assassin. You're about to see how the game plays now, but where we're picking up is we're chasing after an assassin. So 1 to 2 players, a pilot must end 2 consecutive rounds adjacent to A and B to collect the jump drive signature and track down the pilot. So cool. So 2 consecutive rounds. Okay, not bad. And we need to kill all scouts. Okay, cool. Scenario rules continue. Remove scenario markers after collecting. The scenario markers are impassable terrain. Alright, cool. So we got the board that we need to set up here. So let's take the Sparrow and this stuff off. That's why I wish I had more table. I need more table so that I can have the map somewhere that I can zoom to. I probably got to figure something out for that. Alright, so I got the board set up, like I said, of how it is. And we have Ronin Scouts and Ronin Frigates. So let's get the painted minis out, shall we? So how many Ronin Scouts? For 1 to 2 player, there's going to be 1 elite, 2 elite, 2 elite, 1 elite frigate, and 1 regular frigate. Okay, 2 elite. Oh, first elite. And how do I know it's elite is the color. The yellow color is elite. So 1 I will put here. A lot of elites I'm fighting today. 2 gets put here. And then we need the frigates. 1 elite frigate. Okay. 2. 1 of the frigates is elite, 1 of them is not. Elite frigate number 1. This is, put this off the board so you can see. So elite frigate number 1 for 2 player is 1, 2 down, so it's here. And normal frigate. Two is right here. So if I got that right according to the book, let's see. For 1 player, for 2 players, and for 1 player. Yep, you got it right. 3 and 4 players, that's rough looking. So we are here. And let's get our ships lined up where we're going to start. So we're starting down here at this bottom set. I'm gonna go there. You're gonna go that way, right? What can you do? Yeah, because you can do 1, 2, and turn that way, and that could work. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. This is supposed to go here. All right, cool. So we're ready to begin combat. So if you're watching this for the first time, you're about to see combat unfold. Let me get their cards together. The Ronin Scout is an elite scout. All this green and whatnot on it. So it has 8 hull, no shields, 3 attack, and it's immune to hull breach. Hull breach is like, if you're wondering what hull breach is, it means it's like wound in Gloomhaven. So it's immune to being wounded. So there is an elite scout, so 2 elite scouts, 8 hull, 0 shields. That means it has 8 health, 0 armor, right? For people who are trying to keep up with what's happening. The frigates has 10 hull, 6 shield, attack 4, immune to pierce, target lock, and breach. How does this translate to people who play Gloomhaven? 10 health, 6 armor that you have to get through. It hits you for 4, plus the modifier. You cannot pierce through the armor, so there is no pierce damage. You can't target lock, which gives you advantage. And you can't hull breach, which is like wound. So there is one of those, which is the elite, that one. And then the regular one, which is this, has 8 hull, 6 shields, and attack 3, but just can't be target locked. Whoa. So if you're like, okay, well, what does that all mean? That's what it all means. These ones, the frigates are super tough. 10 stinking health. 6 shield. That's going to be a hard one to kill. Let's see if we can make it work. Okay. All right. Do this thing. The first thing we do is we determine who's going to go first. If I roll a stress die, I could burn flip. I need to get behind that thing. The problem is I can't have my back to it because that's going to hurt. Let's let Irden go first. So you roll all my dice, and I get to do, these are no fail dice. The only failure is in my strategy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this. Stress dice are considered wild dice. It just, if you use them, you gain 1 stress. As you gain stress, bad things happen. Okay? Nice seeing you again, Canje. Good night from Denmark. Hey, all right, good night, Emil. Good night. Welcome for joining. All right, so we're going to do this to do our flank move, which is which we will, and because I use a stress, I get to rotate, so I'll take 1 stress for it. So I get to move 3. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Then I rotate 1, 2. So I took the stress. You are in range for me to shoot with quick shot, but you are immune. What else can I do? I can do this to move here. Use the next move die to rotate 1, 2, and that'll put me in its blind spot to hit it. So I'm going to do this. Use a basic action to move here, here. I'm going to use this to rotate 1, 2. And the only places that don't have advantage is 1, 2, 3. Any place behind that has advantage. And I want to validate that because a lot of people were kind of saying, "Hey, be careful of the rules." So let's take a look at advantage, and I'll pull it up. If you're behind them, you gain advantage. For people who are like, "What do you mean?" But there's an area behind them. Here it is. So notice 1, 2, 3. But if you are, so this area is where that's the front of the ship. That's what you see. Those two things are. So if we're anywhere in these back areas, we gain advantage. So anywhere along the 3 vector, we don't. Okay. Anywhere along the 3 vector. So it's 1, 2, 3. I'm not advantaged, but I can still hit him. So let me shuffle this up for shenanigans, my modifier deck. And we're gonna do a we'll do a quick attack for 3 damage. Let's see what we get for that. You're an elite, aren't you? Can I target lock you? You're immune to breach, but you're not immune to target lock. So I'm going to spend 1 supply to target lock you. You are number 2. Target lock, which gives me advantage. So -1. I used this one here, sorry, when I shot him. So -1 for 3 damage. I only get 2 damage on him, and I reshuffle because I pulled the miss card. So 2 damage on you. 1, 2. That's my turn. Your turn. Let's see what you can work with. Let's see what I'm working with. Alright, so I got some wild dice, got some movement. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Cap. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to I can radar jam you, range 2. I do 1, 2 here. Not close enough. I need to burn and go. If I go here, 1, 2, 3. And then I could interrupt beam you. So let's do that. So I'm going to spend 1 movement to go here, turning that direction. Spend this wild die to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Spend this other wild die, turn 2. I'm going to face you. And then you're in lovely range for my interrupt beam. Spend 1 supply, shoot you. I'm hitting you for 3, 1 target. Shuffle this up. Let's see how we're doing. And I'm going to slow you if I hit you. If I don't draw the miss, I slow you. What slow means is they can't move. All they can do is just attack. So let's see how you do. Yep. So 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. You are slowed. All right. That's my turn. Look how fast that went. That went very quickly. But that's my turn. Okay, now it's the enemy's turn. Why do I not have their AI deck? Why do I not have their AI decks? They come with their own AI. Frigates. Here we go. I pulled like the perfect amount out. That's crazy. So we'll shuffle up. Are the modifier cards holding up well with all the shuffling in those sleeves? Yeah, they pretty much are. They're pretty good cards, Lifter. They're holding up pretty well. I would love to sleeve them, but they're doing pretty well. I'm hoping that someone soon though comes up with an organizer solution for the box that I can purchase so I can sleeve these cards. But I need to be able to store them. So yeah. All right. So how do you determine who goes first of the enemies? You look at the bottom of their cards. You see this one says 2. And it's probably super blurry. This one says 2. This one says 6. 2 goes before 6. Simple enough. And who goes first? In numbered order, 1, 2. Always elites first. And 1, 2. So the scouts, this is their AI order. And I'm just going to explain it real quick and then we'll go through it. So the bottom is the sequence. They're going to rotate if they need to. They're going to attack. If they were able to attack this round, they'll move. If they weren't able to attack this round, they'll move, rotate, and attack again. That's what this says. The movement is the green that you see on the left, and the attack is targeting Any two targets within the range of that field of attack. Okay. So it doesn't need to. The closest ship is this one. This is 1 2 1 2. So they're both equidistant from this ship. This one will go first, and I'll do that in a second. But I want to explain how this works. Actually, let me do the movement for this first, and I'll explain what happens here. So this one, can it attack? Nope, it can't. So therefore, it says no. So it's going to move 3, 1, 2. It runs into that planet, which is an obstacle. So it's not going to do anything. It's going to rotate, and then it's going to try to attack again. Can it attack? No, its turn's over. This ship's turn doesn't need to rotate to attack. It could, but first we need to determine its target. Its target is 1 2 away or 1 2 away. We're equidistant. When that happens, the first thing you say is, who has the higher hull? The higher hull is Gearden with 8. And it's like, how do you know that he has 8 hull? If you flip this over, it says 8 on it, right here. When this okay. 8 hull, 1 shield. But I've been upgrading his shields. So higher hull is Gearden, so therefore that's its target. It's then going to rotate 1 right here, and then it's going to attack. And it can attack Gearden where it is. Can it attack this character too? So if in this range of fire, if there were 2 ships, it would target 2 ships. But there's only 1 there, so it is going to attack. So it'll rotate, attack Gearden's ship. It's basically attacking for its modifier is 0. Its base modifier is 0. But when it attacks, this is number 2, it's attacking for 3, which is on its card. Alright, so 3 with the mod, and I didn't shuffle this. So let me shuffle this. So hopefully that makes sense what I explained just now. Alright. That hurts. So, it rolled a crit. Where's that helmet in Gloomhaven that I need? Anyway, it rolled a crit, and it hit me with a crit. So it's going to hit me for 6 damage on Gearden. That means 3 of his shields are going to get knocked down. And then 3 more, 1, 2, 3, taking him to 5 hull. That was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. As soon as that crit's done, you reshuffle the deck. It's not wait until the end of everything. Just reshuffle it right then. Alright. Then it's going to go to perform. Was it able to attack? Yes. Very heavy so. Now it's going to move, but it can't because it's slowed, so it's not going to move. That ends the scout's turn. So now it's the frigate's turn. And we rinse and repeat as we go. Combat's not hard. It's fun, actually. It's a lot of fun, but it's not hard. So this is the AI for the frigate. Ooh, and it's piercing shields. So it's going to rotate, attack. If it can't attack, it will move. If it can't or can attack, it'll move. But if it can, it'll rotate and attack again. And it is 1 target within that arc of fire. So elites always go first. So it's going to rotate. It doesn't need to. It's going to attack. It can't. An arc of 3. So then it is going to move. All right. This one's weird. It's going to its right. So it's going to its right. It would go here. And then here. And that's where it'll turn. Then it will rotate again. And then it will fire, but it can't. Next one is going to rotate fire. It doesn't need to do either. So then it's going to move here. Oh, nope. At an angle to its right. So it's going this way. Here. And then here. Turn here. Then it is going to... Yeah, it can't do anything. So that'll end its turn. And now it's back to my turn. Round 2. Ooh, that is not good. We're gonna let Gearden go first. Let's roll our dice. So we got 2 attacks and a stress. You're no longer slow to target. So is that making sense on what I just did? Because I moved kind of quick, I just wanted to explain one round. Gearden, you are not immune to, and I can rotate when I do it. Gearden's gonna do another quick attack for 3, straight out the gate. Straight 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Pew pew, you're dead. Alright, now we need to prep for what's coming next. I'm gonna spend all 3 of these dice to repair. That's what I'm gonna do. And you don't take stress when you use a stress die to repair. So we're gonna get, oh, at the beginning of the round you always gain 1 shield back too. We're gonna get 1, 2, 2 supply, which I'll put it back into. Actually, I'll put 1 there and 1 on target lock, and reduce stress by 2. That's his turn. Next up, lots of movement. That is going to be helpful. So they are coming for us. To get behind this thing, I would have to rotate 2, which is 1, 2. Then I would have to interference, which would do 1, 2, 3. I don't have a stress die to rotate. I would have to Man, this is a tough one. I was going to try to come back up behind him, but I don't know if I have enough movement to do that. So I could rotate, move 3, 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't be able to, I could then turn going here, here. Ooh, this is gonna be dicey. Let me see if I can make this happen. I'm going to, this is all movement. This is all a movement round for you. So I'm gonna rotate 1, 2, then gonna fly 3, 1, 2, 3, and then going to use a basic action here to go 1, 2. And turn right behind this jerk by using interference. I could do 1, 2, 3, boom. Range 3, target 2 would be perfect. I'm going to use this last one, use interference to go 1, 2, 3. Basic again. I wanted to run the interference on him so that I could radar jam him. That's the reason why I was thinking of doing it. Yeah, that's the reason why I was doing it. I was thinking of radar jamming him. And then I'm going to come in guns blazing. So let me radar jam him, so he's going to roll with disadvantage, whatever he's going to do. So it's 1, 2, turn. Right? Oh, no, they got to be range 2. You're right. They got to be range 2. So let us do this basic action. So we'll be right there behind him. And that's where we stop. Yep, we got behind him. But that ends our turn. So the Ronin Scout's turn. Don't shoot behind you, please. Okay, cool. And they're going to slow somebody. So they're going to rotate, attack, and move if they can. Oh no, this radar jam was the one that would have worked. Sorry, I'm going to retcon that to use my radar jam on him. Radar jam. Okay. That was the one that I was supposed to use. Okay, so they are going to... So you're going to rotate to the closest ship. The closest ship is this one. And you're facing this way. So 1, 2. You're going to attack. You can't. Because it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nobody's there. So then you are going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Rotate. 1, 2. And then can you attack? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nope. Turn's wasted. But I got up behind them, though. I got up behind them. Alright. The frigates. I just need one more die. One more die and it would have been great. Alright, so you're going to get a +1 base mod on this. So you're going to be hitting for the elite frigates for 5 and the regular frigate for 4. And so you're going to rotate, attack if you can. So you're going to rotate, number 1, because you're elite. The closest person, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So obviously this one. So you're going to attack, you can't. Then you will move, and you'll be moving to your left. Because if I screw this up, I'm going to have a bunch of people being like, you need to learn your left from right. It's going to be okay. Alright. And then you're going to rotate again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Complete miss. Woo! Alright, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're coming for this one. You're going to move left, so you're going that way. You're going to go here and here. Rotate. 1, 2. And then fire, but nobody to hit. Okay, what a predicament. That ends their turn. To collect this, we just need to kill that guy, then we can go collect that stuff. I could burn right past them. I think Starla's going to be going first. I'm going to burn right past them. Oh, this is round 3. All attacks. I'm going to take a stress to reroll. I need movement. I'm going to take 1 stress to reroll all these dice. You can do it once you're in a round. That's better. That is a whole lot better. Okay, so I could do interference at this point to hit both of them. So go 1, 2, 3 interference. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. 1, 2, 3. Run interference on 2 targets, on infinite targets within range 2 to jam. So number 1 frigate is radar jammed. Number 2 frigate is number 2 scout ship is once again radar jammed. Why is this missing? Why are things missing from me? What the heck is happening? Am I going crazy? I haven't banked yet. I have 3. I don't know why I'm missing. Okay, so now how do I get behind you? I can do... I can move 3, rotate, and shoot. Ooh, that might work. I'll take a stress to stop short, but I need to be able to rotate properly. They would be perfect. Just need to be right here. And I need to be turned around. I can hit them both with my interrupt beam with advantage. How can I get behind them? I just need to be able to get behind them. The times where you wish you rolled a stress. The beginning round I was supposed to get a shield. Not the kind of question I asked, chat. I will. Dang, one stress would have been perfect. One stress would have been perfect. I would have moved and stress turned. And then turned and then shot both of them with the interrupt beam for slow. Trying to think how to pull this off. I can do this turn to move here. Let's try that. So I'm going to do this to do one turn. I'm going to do this to rotate. 1, 2. Oh, I'm right in your blind side. And then we're going to shoot the heck out of this dude. Wait, did I hit you? No, it's here. It's here. He would have to be here for that to work. I was like, did I hit both? That would be amazing. So let's interrupt beam him to slow him because he isn't moving anywhere. And we are going to shoot him for 3. +1, 4. 4 damage on you. Oh, with advantage, with advantage. Target lock. So we get the target lock. He's target locked, which would have given advantage anyway. So then it's +1, so it's 4. We hit you for 4, so take you down to 4 health. I think that was a good turn. I think that was a good turn. That'll end her turn. She did well. Okay. Your turn. Lots of moving and a shooting. So we can do... I can rotate 1. I can flank 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. No, I can't. That would be bad. I can bank. I can rotate 1, move 3, 1, 2, 3, bank here. Well, B is impassable, so it would stop me right there. I don't have enough to shoot. I need to hit him with a proton blast. How about I just move? Let's try some stuff. Let's try some stuff and see if it sticks. I'm gonna need 2 things to do this. So first, I'm gonna rotate 1. Second, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. I can spend this to... I can spend this to flank him. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Right behind him. Then I'm just gonna shoot him. Yep, you're in range. I'm gonna shoot you with the quick for 3 damage, +1 with advantage. I reduce stress by 1, but my stress is already reduced. Plus, oh my goodness, +2. That's 5 damage to number 2. That takes your shields down to 1. Pretty good play. That ends my turn. All right. Let's go first. First. There we go. Hey, what's up, Board Game Maelstrom? Welcome, welcome, pull up a chair. So this is what he's doing. The scout, the only scout there, is going to rotate, trying to get behind me. 1, 2. It's going to attack, but it's only attacking in front and behind, so it is not going to attack me. Well, actually, it would say that it would rotate if it needed to. It doesn't have to rotate to be able to attack, so it is going to attack me where it is, but it's in its rear, and you are radar jammed, so with disadvantage, so just 2. So you will hit me for 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Then you will move away, going to your right. 1, 2, boom. You gotta look at it like this for it to make sense. Alright, that ends your turn. The frigates. Yeah, it was a pretty solid round, but the frigates are doing this front-back attack, and that thing sucks. Okay. So I'm in range for you to 1 here, 2 here, and here. So you wouldn't be able to hit me. Okay. So frigate 1 can't shoot me. So it says if it can't shoot, it's going to rotate and then move and then shoot again. What's great about move is it has to move. I damaged the wrong ship. What ship did I... Where did I mess up? This is number 2. How did I damage the wrong ship? Oh, this. Sorry. 1, 2. 1 here. You should have been there. 1, 2, 3. It was 3, right? 5. 3 or 5? Your attack is 3. With disadvantage, it's just 3. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Hey, NC friend, you damaged the wrong ship. Thank you. No, keep me honest. There's 2 things going on, and my attention's all over here. I'm gonna screw up over here, so keeping me honest is good. Alright, so you are going to... You're gonna attack here, and here, and here. You can't attack anybody, so you're gonna get... No, you're gonna rotate. 1, 2. You're going to move. You have to move. So we're facing this way. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then you are going to attack here, and here. And then in front. So that means nobody. Number 2. Oh, yes, you can attack. You can attack just fine. So number 2 is going to attack. It is not with disadvantage. So it's +1. Number 2, you're hitting for 3 + 1, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I got the right person that you hit. Then you did do it, so you're going to rotate 1, 2, and then you're going to move 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we're cooking with fuel. All right, next round. We're gonna let Gearden fly this bad boy. Lots and lots of stress. I'm gonna spend 1 stress to reroll these 3 dice and keep in the move. There we go. That'll work. That's better. That is so much better. Okay, so we got an ample opportunity here. I could do 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, flank, and then turn to flank. Let's do our final flank maneuver. Spending my last supply to flank. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Actually, I'm not going to use that. I'll use that because I didn't realize I was going to be in such a good spot. Then I am going to... These come off. Then I am going to blast you to oblivion as best as I can. You're immune to hull breach, aren't you? and you're immune to target lock. Oh, wait, no, you're not. You're immune to target lock, but not hull breach. I'm going right through them shields. With that right there for a ploton. Sorry. With this one. Spending my last supply on that. 1-2, which will shoot him. It's cuts right through the shields with advantage. -1. So it's 2 damage cutting right through the shields of number 2. 1, 2. And then let's go ahead and proton blast them just for fun. Just for funsies. Oh wait, no, I can't. I need a shoot in the wild. I can't do that. What can we do to you? I can spend this to... I could shoot you for 1, but that doesn't make me happy. Let's do it. We can reduce stress. So we're going to put that on there just to do one shot to you. Raising 1 stress. 1 damage. Knocking your shields out. At the beginning of the round, I'm supposed to get a shield. Sorry. Everybody's supposed to get a shield. Gotta keep remembering that. Then I am... That's where I'll stay. I'm good. This turn's over. I'm not going to use that back. I don't need to. I'm good. Alright, your turn, Starla. I thought I saw in the rulebook that you could reroll if you roll 3+ stress repeatedly for free. You gotta, Jade, point me out the page for that, and we can go check it out. So I don't have to take a stress for that one. I did not see that, to be honest, but it is very easy for me to miss it. So if you see it, I'm looking through the rulebook now. Let's clarify this. Here we go. Let's look at stress, and let's see the rerolls. Let's go ahead and look at pilot actions because it wasn't in the stress. Damage roll. Choose target of attack. Like combat effects, deal damage. Let's go to pilot turn. Stress rotate. Oh. Keep looking. Let's keep looking. We might find what you're talking about. So, movement, basic movement. Stress type, actions. If player, here it is. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Page 11 at the top. Now, if players roll 3 or more stress, they can choose to reroll all of their dice without increasing their stress. Players can do this an unlimited number of times each round. Yep. Good shot. Good shot, Jade. Thanks for pointing that out. We want to make sure we get the rules right. And I think it was you that rolled all the stress, so let me get my stress back. Alright. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jade. Alright, so what are you gonna do? Well, I tell you what, you're gonna get destroyed if you stay where you are. We need to, like, be right here. That's where we need to be turned. So we're gonna use... here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's use our stress die instead. So we'll use that, and we can rotate because of the effect. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. Rotate. And we can radar jam you again, because I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to be of service. Because of that effect. Spending supply. And then we are going to... You weren't slowed this turn. So let's go ahead and shoot you in the face and slow you so you can't move this round. That's for 3 damage. 3 straight. 1, 2, 3 takes you down to 1 health. I'm going to shoot you one more time with, and you're slowed. I'm just going to shoot you one more time. I know I'm going to put a -1, so I'm just going to use this for 3. Oh, and that was supposed to be with advantage, sorry. That was supposed to be with advantage. Because I'm behind him, so that would have been 4, and he'd have been dead. That's supposed to be with advantage. And he's dead. Then, now we can go collect that stuff. So I need to rotate and get a Yonda. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. No problem. You're doing well for what I see. I just read the rules today. Going to be playing with friends in about an hour, so that stood out. No, that's good to point out. I want y'all. If I'm screwing up, let me know. I want y'all to have the best experience when you're at the table. So if I'm messing up, let me know. See, I'm even trying to be very cognizant of shifting and how things move as things are spinning around the board by turning the cards, because I think someone felt like they had a bad experience with me not shifting properly in the first video. So I'm trying to do well. Alright, so the scouts are dead. No more scouts. So it's frigate fight time. Dang it. Dang it, this sucks. Okay. This sucks. So you're gonna rotate 1, 2. You're gonna move right under me. You're then going to... Oh no, you're only moving 1. You're gonna move 1, but you can't. You would only move 1 space, sorry. But you can't. You'd rotate, you don't need to. So then you are going to attack me. -1 mod. You're the elite, so it's 3. And you're gonna attack me and slow me if you hit. Hey Mike, what's going on? You gotta keep it fresh, man. Gotta keep it fresh. Here we go. -1. So -1, -1 on a 4 attack, 2 damage. 1, 2. And I am slowed. Means I cannot move this turn. Okay, this thing's dead. Somebody. Alright. Looking good, sir. I'll be doing that with the cards just because it's easier. Yeah, I know. I definitely need to do that. Alright, so then it's your turn. You will rotate 1, 2, move 1. Rotate if you need to, you don't. So your attack is going to be 3 -1, 2. -1, 1 damage, which just hits the field. But I'm slowed, which means I can't move. That ends your turns. That was a good round for y'all. Dang. Real good round. Alright, well, let's resupply and shoot, because that's the best we got. Next round, round 5, we get 1 shield back. And yeah, I'm not moving anywhere, so I'm going to spend all 3 of these to repair. Hull by 2. 1, 2. Stress down by 2. 2 supply. I'm going to get the quick attack. I'm going to get the flank back. Then, because you're just in my face and I don't like you, and you can't take this, I'm going to quick attack. I can do that for 3 damage straight up. So you're going to take 3 damage here. Your shields are gone. So 1, 2, 3. And oh wait, the shields didn't matter. The shields didn't matter. Then I'm going to spend my last cube to radar jam you. If you're going to attack me, it's going to be with disadvantage. Enjoy that. You just can't be target locked. Oh wait, wrong person. Wrong person. God. I can't target lock you. Okay, I can't do anything else. I'm done. Now it's her turn. Slow falls off of me. All right. Oh, thanks, Mike. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, since I can't move, I could use this, that, and that to repair. One. I think you just have 6, right? Yep, 6. Get that back. Reduce stress to 0. And 2 supply. I'm putting them both in here. Yes, sir. You don't like me slowing you? Alright. Then my last shot. Let's do this. We'll slow you. How do you like it? -2, so it's only 1 damage. It just nicks the shield a little, but I did hit you. How do you enjoy it and not moving this round? Let's see how you like it. And that will end my turn. Frigate's turn. So one of them aren't moving. Number 2 will. Ooh. Okay, they don't need to rotate, but they can attack. And they're gonna hull breach me if they hit. No! Alright, so number 1 is going to fire. You are slowed, not radar jammed. I should have radar jammed you. I wonder if I should retcon that and radar jam. Because I wanted to do it anyway. I get to do it because I can. So I was gonna radar jam. So you're gonna here we go. Yes! 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 Yeah. Yeah, it's flying pretty well. I'm used to it. I'll miss some stuff from time to time, but I'm used to it. So you attacked, you missed, so no hull breach. And you'll move. But you can't move. You stay right where you are, jerk. And that ends your turn. You, however. Oh boy. So you are going to do 3 damage to me. 1, 2, 3, and I've been hull breached or wounded. Then you can move freely about the cabin. 1, 2, and then rotate. 1, 2. Oh no! You just move because you're able to fire. That's where you are. You're just right behind me. And that ends your turn. Round 6. You get a shield. I am hull breached. Hull breach goes through shields. Wound. And I need to repair to get rid of it. See what we're gonna do to you. I'm okay so far, but he could flip around and kill me. I know what I'm gonna do. This is stupid, but let me do it. First action. I'm gonna move. And move here, then here. That's not where I want to go. Arrgh! I need to barrel roll. I'm gonna barrel roll. I'm gonna bank. So I'm gonna bank. Boom, that's impassable. So I stop there. And that jarring stop will give me stress. I'll then use these 3 to repair. Getting rid of hull breach. And doing 1, 2. Lowering that down and gaining 2 supply. 1 on flank. 1 on this. And that'll end my turn. Just found your channel. I like that you seem to be just I like that you seem to be just playing things and having fun. Good on you, man. Hope you keep growing. Thank you so much, Jade. Thank you so much. I hope you come back for more. I always enjoy playing with y'all. Alright, so always stick around, hang out. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. There's a reason why I stood right there with the bank. So you we need to barrel roll and then turn and fire. That's what I'm looking at. So we're gonna use this. come here to barrel roll here, spending 1. And I use the bank, which I should have picked down a supply. We're going to then rotate here. And then I'm not going to allow you to move. First, I'm going to interrupt beam you, because you can be slowed. First, I'm going to interrupt beam you for a +2. So that is 5 damage. So that is all your shields. And you are slowed, which means you are not going to move an inch. Then I'm going to... you can't be hull breach. Breaching shot just gives me 3, though. So let's do a breaching shot. For 3 more damage. So that takes you from 10 to 7. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. First turn. Please let that not be hull breach. Please let that... Okay, it's piercing. That's even worse, but whatever. Alright, so you're going to rotate. Kick. And then you're going to shoot me in the face. But you're slowed, so you're not going to move. Oh, and that's... the round isn't over yet. So now I need to make it to round 8, and I can collect both of those. So, so you're going to shoot me in the face. You are -1. So it'd be 4 -1, 3. Cutting right through my shields. 1, 2, 3. And then you'd like to move. You'd like to do that. You're not. You're not going anywhere. You will rotate 1, 2. And you'd like to shoot me through that nebula, but you can't. So you're going to move into the nebula. All right, let's get order right here. So you're going to... Actually, no, you're not. You're going to move... Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you stop when you move into a nebula. When you move into a nebula, you gain stress, but it's an enemy. So let me see what happens with enemies when they hit nebulas. Nebula. Each time a ship moves into a nebula hex, it reduces its shields by 1. Not stress, shields. The ship gains a stun combat effect if their shield is at 0 when they enter a nebula hex. So you are here. Right? I gotta do this proper. I'm about to get yelled at by somebody. I can move. It'll go here. You'll go here, and then here. Oh, that was a smart move. Right? Because it's here. It's sidestepping. Here, and then here. Yep, that's a smart move. Oof. Then you'll rotate, you don't need to. Then you attack, -2. And you're attacking for 3. So that's just 1 damage cutting right through. Piercing my shields. So you wouldn't have gone through a nebula. You didn't push me either. Alright. Next round. Gain a shield. Gain a shield. You are gonna go first, because I need you to live. I need you to live. And the slow falls off. I'm not moving from this spot. Staying where I am. I could actually barrel roll and still be adjacent to it for 2 turns. I could do that. I don't have an interrupt beam to hit him with, but the breaching shot could, but I don't really have much to go with. I could use Anayili, whatever, Anayili, whatever her name is. I could use her. She can give me back. I'm at full shields, but she can repair. Oh, I would be repairing somebody else, not myself. I can do targeting. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's. How much health do you have? You have 7 health left. Slow falls off. There's 7 health left, huh? I'm too weak. I'm too weak. I'm gonna spend these 3 to repair. So 2, 1, 2. I gain 2 back supply. I gain back 1 interrupt beam and 1 radar jam. Then I'm gonna use that radar jam on you. Then I'm gonna use my shot to interrupt beam you to slow you. I don't want you moving away from me. Not even a little bit. So let's see. I'll be shooting you for 3. 3 straight up. 1, 2, 3. Taking you down to 4 health. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so it was her turn. She healed, and then she shot him for 3. I think I gave myself back. I'm trying to remember where I left off. I did heal. I did shoot. But I don't know if I want to anymore. I'll still keep the same hit, but it won't be for interrupt B. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, it will be. Alright, cool. And I did use my last radar jam to radar jam you, so it is your turn. Well, no, that was the enemy's turn, right? Nope, it's the enemy's turn now. Step away from 1 second and you forget everything you were doing. All right. Okay. So you're gonna shoot my face off. Your radar jam, so it'll be with disadvantage. Sure. So it's 5 damage. No pierce on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you will move 3, but you, yeah, yes, you can. 1, 2, 3. And then, oh, sorry. You might not have hit me for 5. Sorry. You didn't hit me. You would rotate. You're gonna move 3. You're gonna rotate 1, 2, and then you're gonna fire, and you're not gonna hit me at all. So these don't happen. They'll happen here, and I'll let the damage happen here if that's what it goes on. So you're gonna rotate. You're gonna move. This is impassable, so you can't move. You're gonna rotate, and then you're gonna fire. So I'll let the damage. I'll let the damage happen to him instead, which will be 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So sorry, I screwed that up. I caught it right after I did it. It was a chain. It wasn't a yes no. Okay. That ends your turn. Round 8. This is 2 consecutive rounds. At the end of this round, I'll pick these 2 things up if I don't get blown to bits. So boom, you're full. Let's deal with you, Gierden, first. We're going to spend this to rotate here. Help that you have left. Not for me to shoot you in the face. That's such a bad idea. You have 4 health left. I would have to draw a +1 to be able to kill you. Actually, I have 3 health left. Let's do it. Let's do it. YOLO! 3 damage. On that one, which is 1, 2, 3, boom, it explodes. Woo! Then I'm just gonna sit back, sip some Mai Tai. Your turn. I just need you to turn around. That's all I need to do. Turn around every now and then. You're not moving, so let's do 1. Actually, wait. No. Let's stay safe, shall we? We're gonna use one of these. The barrel roll right here. Then we're gonna rotate. Oops, this is wild. 1, 2. And I think you might be in range. Oh, you almost were in range. It's an impassable object, which means you can't shoot through it. So you'll do that. And I did a rotate, so I have 2 left. You're right. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm done. Elite's turn. It's gonna try to push me away. Range 4. 4 targets within any amount of targets within range 4. Wow, what a way to shut down my game. I should have killed you. Alright, so the enemy is going to rotate. It's going to move. It's going to rotate. And then it's going to shoot me for 4. 3. Knocking my shields out. And pushing me 2. 1, 2. I'm going to kill you now. I'm going to kill you now. At the end of the round, I claim this one. I did my job. So you claim B. Oh, I'm going to kill you for this. Wow. Wow. Should have killed you at the end of the round. I should have done it. I should have done it. I'm going to spend these two. Actually, no. I'm going to spend 1 using my last supply for breaching shot. You jerk. That's 3 minus 1, 2. 1, 2. So angry. I'm going to gain a stress and do this for 2 shots. So this is for 2 damage. Plus 1, 3 damage. Get the heck out of here. And then I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. That is my turn. The creatures are dead. The final round. And then we get this thing. So we got it. Oh, that was garbage. That was hot. Oh, that was just anger. That was anger inducing. That's what that was. So it says, success. You managed to track the assassin. You managed to track the assassin down. So special rules. I must be adjacent for 2 consecutive rounds to collect the signature. Doesn't say anything about enemies being gone and we're screwed. So we did it. So you managed to track the assassin down, and now it's just a matter of capturing him. Perkins, the sensors operator, confirms over the radio. Don't worry, I'm following them on scanners. I won't lose them. You press the chase onward. Reward. Gain a pilot skill and 10 credits and move on to Scenario 7. So we gain our pilot skill. Where were you're getting a breach card. Starla and you, sir. Why does she have one? Oh, because of the planet. You get a breach card, and you're gonna get a breach. I'm gonna start working on your breach. But you do get a pierce card. Starla gets pierce. Like those. Deck of many things. Pierce card, not a stun, stealth, rotate, press, pierce card. No? All right. So we do that. We got our pilot skill. We get 10 credits. So she's the keeper of the money. We're at 17 plus 5. So we got some money to buy some supply. And we're going to scenario 17. The Chase, Part 3. Disable the assassin's ship. Captain Soma addresses you. Pilots, your target is on our scanners. One final warning. We have no idea who your mark is or who they're with. These aren't low-rent scavengers. They're flying real Ronin fighters. Be ready for anything. Closing with the assassin shouldn't take long. It doesn't appear to have jump capabilities, so it's just a matter of running him down. Unfortunately, your sensors reveal he appears to have been joined by some friends. Seemingly confident in the change in numbers, you're... Alright, I've got to take off. Have a good time. Alright, Jade, thanks for joining. Let's see. Closing, let's see. Unfortunately, your sensors reveal he apparently has been joined by some friends. Seemingly confident in the change in numbers, your target stops fleeing and turns to face you. Object. Disable the assassin's ship, which is the UIA Dart. Okay. Special rules. Eliminate all other ships before disabling the assassin. If it is disabled when its hull reaches 0. The assassin is immune to stun and slow. So he's going to chase us around and shoot at us Okay, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of this mission, but let's set it up. So the planet goes away. We've got three nebulous ish. What does that ship look like? That's one of the only unpainted ship I have because it's a new ship. Okay. Look. Punch outs. They're showing me one that I haven't seen here. Okay. Alright. So you. Nope, this is a different one. It doesn't have planets on it. It's gonna annoy me. Or maybe that's a misprint. That looks like it's a misprint. Alright, this is what we're gonna use. It looks like it's a misprint. Because it's saying it doesn't have planets on it, but it actually does. This one's gonna go here. And we got 2 nebula pieces. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right here. That is the blue piece right there. And then next to it is. Okay. Yep. And then we got a planet. On the third one out. Right here. The distance. And then we got some asteroid fields. So this one is going to be 1, 2, 3. And this one's going to be on the third one here. There it is. Okay, let's get our enemies. We got some elites coming in. So 1 player, we've got an elite here. It's the only 1 player one. 2 player, we have some basic fighters that are here. Here. No. And oh. Then we have so that's 1, 2, then a regular freighter that is here. That's 1, 2, and then you are an elite. Will be here. And we start in this corner. I'll position us in a second. Need to get the fighting ship stuff. The scouts and the frigates are still there. Frigate. Scouts and the frigates are there. And then we've got a UIA dart. Find a UIA dart. Your beacon. I don't have those cards. I don't have a UI. I have the mini, but I don't have the AI deck. Let's keep searching. Click through everything. Here they are, hidden behind the event. UIA Dart. All right. Super helpful. Okay. So. All right. Let's slide some stuff over, make room. All the fun that we're going to be experiencing right about now. Reshuffle that. That. Reshuffle that when the time comes. Okay. So the rules of engagement are eliminate all other ships before disabling the assassins so that he gets to fly around and shoot us no matter what. This is our target until we eliminate those ships. Then we get to take him down. Eliminate all other ships before disabling the assassin. So that's 1 1 2 2 2. 1 1 2 2 2. Yep. Okay, so we've got one elite ship. You are not. We've got a regular frigate. We've got regular scouts. No, one elite scout, two regular scouts, one elite scout. Okay. And then we get a UI Dart elite. Alright, so the UIA Dart Elite, let's take a look at it. If it will focus. There we go. 8 hull, 8 shield. It can't be breached or pushed. So this is our quarry. 8 hull, 8 shield. I don't know if I'm going to survive this. This is a tough fight. Okay, the elite scout just has 8 hull, no shields. The frigate that's regular has 8 hull, 6 shields. You've got 6 hull, no shields. 6 hull, no shields. There's our targets. Alright. Eliminate all ships before disabling the assassin. So this is an interesting thing on verbiage. This is a very interesting thing on verbiage. It says that you disable it by when its hull reaches 0. Very key, very key, very, very key. Let me pull this up and then we're going to check the FAQ. The reason why is because wording is everything, right? So this says, eliminate all other ships before disabling the assassin. It is considered disabled when its hull reaches 0, which means its hull can't hit 0 until I kill all other ships. Okay? Key wording. Now let's go to the FAQ and see what's this, scenario 17? Let's see if they got anything for it on scenario 17. Page 36. Nothing on there, nothing on there. It's very important why I'm asking this question, only because I want to be like, I can knock down his shields and his hull to 1, kill everybody else, and then hit him to kill him. I have not disabled his ship. Verbiage. And I will I'm gonna do that, lacking not knowing, so scenario typos, space combat, space exploration. Yes, you cannot gain more than 10 stress. I know that. Nothing in the FAQ says different. Nothing in the FAQ says different. Let's go to BGG. I want to validate this. Stars of Akarios. BGG, because I'm going to do this, and then I don't want to hear anything else about it because there's nothing in the rules about it. Scenario 17. Errata in Italian, missing friend, co-pilot. Page 17, scenario 6. Let's look up what's it called. It's called what? Chase, I think. The Chase. The Chase. It is in another language that I don't understand. Brandon answered it though, so let's go to Google Translate and see what he's saying. That's what we could do. Google Translate. Google Translate. Star physics or the chase of the zealot. Okay, so that's something else. Okay, I don't see anything in the rules that's prohibiting me from doing it, so I'm gonna do it. And if I got it wrong, somebody tell me. It says that I can't disable him until all the ships. That doesn't mean I can't knock down his shields or begin to damage him. It doesn't say I can't damage him until, it just says I can't disable him. All right, so let's play a little game. We get to start. I'm gonna have you start here and you here. Might let them come to us and then beat the brakes off of them. I think I might do that. Going out in the open, these two won't bother me, but these two could. So let's do that. So reset our shields 3, 8. Shields 6, 3. No stress. Get our supply back. Two. You are. You. Okay, we're ready to start. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it to it. So I could play coy and let them come to me, and then blast past, flip them, or I could do here, or do 1, 2, 3, or I could do a burn and flip. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Turn 1, 2. Not enough to bank at that point. That'd be here. So banking will put me here. I won't be in your blind spot. Round 1. I'm thinking of foregoing my turn. I'll roll my dice, but I'm not going to do anything. I like the speed of these missions. You can get through a couple in each session. Yeah, I agree. I agree too, Locator. The thing is, if I'm not careful, I could get bottlenecked. That will be bad. If I let them come to me, 1 and 2 I can engage next round. 3 maybe. This big guy maybe in that dart. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna roll my dice. Kieran's gonna go first. Kieran's not gonna do anything. This is probably the worst idea ever. Starla's gonna go next. Starla's not gonna do it. Starla's going to bolster. Starla's gonna first bolster Gearden, giving Gearden the bolster card to shuffle into his deck, and then that will be 1 hull down. But then I'll heal, go hull back up. that'll end Starla's turn. All right, so number 1 is the UIA dart. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping it doesn't move fast. If it moves fast, this was a bad idea. Right, let's see what it does. Come on, come on. There we go. So it's going to rotate, move, rotate, shoot. So rotate doesn't really need to move. 1, 2, 3, flip 4, and then shoot. Oh man, I want to kill you. All right. So that's all you got. Next up is the scouts. That was an unfortunate card for you to draw right now. Right. So scouts. Up. Let's see what the scouts are doing. There we go. So the scouts are going to rotate, shoot, move. If move either way, rotate and shoot other way. Okay, so number 1 goes first because it's elite. It's going to rotate. It's going to shoot. Doesn't hit anybody. It's going to move. Turn it this way. I don't feel like getting yelled at. 1, 2, this way. Then I'm going to rotate. 1, 2. And that's all it's got. Number 2 is going to rotate. Shoot. Doesn't hit anybody. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Shoot. Not going to hit anybody. Number 3, rotate. 1, 2, boom. You get stunned. Number 3. Where's number 3? Hey, number 3. Number 1. Oh, I got these backwards. I got these back. That's why. I got these backwards. 8. 6. I still have these backwards. I still have these. Oh, such an idiot. Okay, there we go. I had it backwards. So number 3 is going to get done. And then it's number 3's turn. So you're done. And the frigate. Okay. Frigate. Come on. You like this. It's prettier. It's prettier. It's a lot more glowy. There you go. So it's going to do kind of the same thing. Let's see what happens. So we're putting it here. It's going to shoot. Nobody to shoot. It's going to rotate. Doesn't really need to. It's going to move. Here, here, and here. And then it will shoot again, not hitting anyone. All right, team. Round 2. Let's have some fun. Garden's going first. That flank. One, two, three. Boom, boom. We'll put you there. Let's see if we can make this happen. Lots of shooting. Wild. Wait, ways to Sunday. I could definitely do that. Let me see if this is worth a reroll. Because I think I might need 2 movement. 1, 2, 3, rotate, shoot. Nope, this is fine. This is so we'll take these. Go. So I'm gonna use this to move 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna use one of these to rotate. And I'm just gonna start shooting. You can be target locked, number 2. So I'm gonna target lock you because I want advantage. Target lock. And then I'm going to... We're going all advantage on these strikes. First one. I need to shuffle this. Going for 3 damage. with advantage. I really wish these were sleeved because shuffling without sleeve cards is very difficult for me. Shuffling with sleeve cards is difficult for me. Shuffling is difficult for me. There, I fixed it. With advantage, -2, 0, 0 will work. That will do 3 damage to you, number 2. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna shoot you one good time for 1 damage with still advantage. Push. So it's 1 damage with a push. And that takes you to 2 damage, and you are pushed 1. Alright. Starla's turn. I am going to take a stress to reroll this madness and keep 2 of these. It is what it is. Alright, let's make this work. We're going to use the stress here, here, to do 1, 2 here, and then we get to rotate because we use the stress. Then I get to blast you because that sounds fun. Use one of these, the breaching blast. Okay, shuffle this up. So even if I hit you for 1 damage, you'll be breached and you're dead next round. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Alright. Alright with that happen. I don't think I need to add a +1 to it. Let's see what we pull. So that is 3 damage. Boom! That ends you. And I got 2 dice left. So shoot and a move. I have 2 dice left. We could go deal with that elite. I can move 3, or it can come to us. I can move 3 and rotate, but I prefer it to come to us. Range 3, nothing's in within 3. I can bolster you again. I have 1 more to bolster you. Let's hang out. Hang out what we got. I'm gonna stop there. UI dart. What will you do? Why are you holding on to that? Zoom in on the card. Crazy. Drunkard. Canje spent 3 hours trying to get his camera to focus. Alright, so the dart's gonna do that. The dart's gonna rotate. 1, 2. Dart's gonna shoot, nobody to hit. The dart's gonna move. Swing this properly. 1, 2. Halt. Stun. Because it says that you're immune. Oh, it's immune to stun and slow effect. Okay. Then it'll move here because it can do that. Sure. It'll rotate. Doesn't need to. And then it will shoot, but it can't hit anybody. It's immune to stun and slow effects, so it can fly through nebula like nobody's business. Alright. The scout. Is going to move, rotate, shoot. So the scout 1 is going to move 1. Rotate. It can't hit anybody, even if it rotates. So the closest person's this one, so it's going to move. Turn that way. And it's going to shoot. Doesn't hit anybody. Scout 2 is stunned. Or Scout 3, sorry, stunned. So the stun comes off. That ends your turn. Then the frigate. Rotate, shoot, move. Typical. So it's going to rotate. Closest ship is that one. Not really a place for it to rotate, it'll go this way, which won't help it. Therefore, it's not going to rotate. It's going to shoot, doesn't hit anybody. It's going to move. It's going to go here. And then it's going to rotate. And that's it. Round 3. Moving through the rounds fast. Alright, so our job is to get behind, get to the side. I want to be on this side of number 1, shooting at it. So you are going to be 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Let's see if we can make it happen. Flank. So Gearden's going to go first. I need 1 stress die. Oh, at the beginning of the round we get 1 shield, but we're already full. Alright, I got the 1 stress die I wanted. This actually looks pretty good. So we are going to use the stress die to flank. Do one of those. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. So we'll be facing this way. But because I use the stress die, I can turn this way. I would gain 1 stress for using that stress die. Then, do you have shielding? You don't. So we're gonna unload on you as much as we can. First, I'm gonna shoot you with a quick attack. At first, I'm gonna target lock you. Are you immune to target lock? Nope, you're just immune to hull breach. So I'm gonna target lock you. Then I'm gonna shoot you for 3. Crit fishing! So that is 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, going down to 5. I'm gonna put these 2 happy things together. I'm gonna shoot you and radar jam you for 2 targets for 4. 1, 2. I can't shoot into a nebula. I can shoot into a nebula, but not far, so that's fine. Still gonna hit you for 2. With +1. That's a 3er. 1, 2, 3. And you are also radar jam. Ta-da! Alright. Your turn now. You need to get right in front of him and shoot him. That is not what I want. Actually, I could use interference. That could work. I'll turn right into his path. 1, 2, into his path. For the slow interrupt beam. Could work. And then he will be in range for the breaching beam if I need to. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's kill this thing. Hopefully. So, we're going to use this for interference. And we use the stress, so we'll gain a stress, gain a miss. Put that in there. And we're going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't need to rotate. But I do radar jam, which I don't need to because you're already radar jammed. Then I'm going to do an interrupt beam to slow you. You're not in range for interrupt beam. Shoot. I have to do a breaching shot. I have to do a breaching shot to see if I can kill you. Alright, so we're going to do a breaching shot. My last one. Let's see how we're doing. So it'd be 3, 2 damage. 1, 2, which is enough. Boom, you're gone. Okay. Now I got 2 dice left. Let's get ourselves in position, shall we? 1. And I'm gonna I don't have to do anything. I'm done. Alright, so the dart. All I gotta do is avoid the dart for as long as possible. That's kind of the job. So the dart is gonna rotate, shoot, move. So let's determine how this is gonna work. It's gonna rotate. Shoot, can't hit anybody. Move, you're here. You're gonna do one forward, boom, boom. Then you're gonna rotate. And shoot, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can't hit anybody. Nobody cares what you think. Dart. Now we gotta fly past this dart. Get into the next one. The one Ronin scout that's in the nebula. I killed 2 very quickly. I'm pretty happy about that. Come on. Come on, come on. Scout's got the same attack as the UI as the dart. Interesting. It's the exact same attack. Oh wait. Yeah, it's just the opposite direction. It's the exact same attack. So it is going to rotate to get out of the nebula. Its closest target is him. So it's going to do this. 1, 2, 3. Rotate 1, 2. So I can get out of the nebula and not be stunned anymore. Otherwise, it would be stunned the whole time, and I'm going to cheap it, so I don't want to do that. And then shoot's not going to hit anybody. The frigate. And somebody will probably say, hey, you played that wrong. I just didn't want to cheap it, because as soon as you move forward, you'd have been stunned again, and that would have... I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. I don't know. I'm open to opinion. So move, rotate, shoot. Any target, all targets within range 3. You don't do anything. All right, time to blast past this thing and get to those 2 and kill them. So we're gonna look at you first. So we can do an interference. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we roll first before we get all excited with ourselves. Before we get all happy. Okay, so I can do 1, 2, 3. Then boom, boom, but that puts me at a really bad disadvantage for that thing. I could do 1, 2 turn. 1, 2, 3 take a damage turn. They can still shoot me. If I do this basic action first, I can do boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that puts me in such an odd spot to get destroyed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, turn. Rotate. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, turn. Sorry, 1, 2, turn. Rotate. 1. I can't do that. Turn. 1, 2. Rotate and shoot. And that's probably the best thing I've got with the interrupt beam. With my back to it, they can't get advantage on me. So we'll do this. My last one targets 2, range 2, so it's 1, 2, turn. 1, 2, range 2. So I get to give you number 3, the radar jam. Then I said I was going to Then I was gonna do this. Do one turn. I was gonna do this to rotate 1, 2. Then I believe you are in range of my interrupt beam, so you don't move. So interrupt beam 3. Straight 3 on number 3. 1, 2, 3. And you are slowed, so you're not moving at all. Alright, Jordan's turn. Okay, we need to get away from the dart. So what can I do with stuff? Rotate. Bank? Not enough. No, bank would put me in a good position. Bank will put me right here. And I could 1, 2, 3. But that puts that chip right behind me. I could bank, move 1, 2, 3, rotate and shoot to knock that hull down. But that leaves this ship to deal with these two things alone, which is bad. Yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. So we're going to bank. We're going to 1, 2, 3. We're going to rotate 1, 2. And I'm in your blind spot, good buddy. You're immune to stun and slow effects. Yes, yes. But you're not immune to pierce effects, jerk. Pierce. Using my last one for 3 damage pierce. With advantage because I'm in your blind spot. Reduce my stress by 1. And crit! Yes! So my stress goes down by 1. And I crit with the bolster. So that is 6 damage. Cutting through with pierce. With pierce. I want to read what pierce means, just so I can be sure that it's not like Gloomhaven's pierce 1, pierce 2, pierce 3. So let's do this because that was a good roll. Attacks will pierce, ignore the target shields, and deal damage directly to the hull. Oh, buddy. So that's 6 damage to your hull. So you go from 8 to 2. I cannot hit it anymore. That will end my turn. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. That bolster comes out of the deck. That was pretty. Alright, so the dart. It's pissed. The dart is pissed. Come on, focus. There we go. So the dart's gonna try to do some stuff. Alright, so the dart's gonna rotate 1, 2. The dart is gonna shoot at me because I'm in within range, and then it's gonna try to fly away. It's gonna try to hack me. That hack means increase my stress by 1. Enemies, add 1 stress miss card to the enemy modifier deck. Okay. So it's gonna increase my stress by 1 if it hits. So this is the first attack that these ships are able to do. So let's see. He is hitting me for 4. Okay, let's do it. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he hacks me, raising my stress by 1. Then he will move. You are like this. So you will move here, 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 here. 1, 2, 3, going that way. Yep. That's your turn. That was a nice attack. I'll be back to kill you later. Smell you later. Scout. In a good position to try to save. So target 1, I get a +1 mod on this attack. You don't need to rotate. I am within range. So you will attack me +1. So you're attacking, this is the number 3 scout for 2, so 3 damage. Knocks out my shields. And then you are going to move here. What a perfect movement. Okay, next up is the frigate. So, well, I keep holding these up because I can't use my zoom cam because there's too much green on it, right? So if I do my zoom cam, there. So we could try with the zoom cam to make sure it works. But if I did a blue thing, it wouldn't work. If I did my pink mat, it wouldn't work either because the red's there. So no green screen will work with this. All right, so you know green is, and it's piercing for whatever it does. So I'm in trouble. Okay, so let's deal with it. Rotate. Shoot, it's not gonna work. So then it'll move. So it'll move. I need the card. So it'll move. Boom, boom. Then it'll rotate, and it'll shoot, but it can't hit me. Okay. Next round. We need a miracle. Round shield for everyone. I need Gearden to go first so that he can get over there and help. Lots of movement. This is what I needed from you. So we've got a burn and flank. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. And then a rotate and start shooting. Let's do it. Burn and flank. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Then this to rotate because I ain't moving. I can barrel. I can bank. No, I want to. I can bank. I don't have to rotate. I can. If I banked, I would be right here, but my back would be to that. Nope. 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 I'm gonna rotate. Then we're cutting right through those shields with Pierce. Oh nope, I'm out of those supplies. I'm out of target lock. Oh, we got the proton blast then. Let's radar jam you for some. You were supposed to be with disadvantage, but it was +1/+1. And then yours was -1. Oh, you can hit anybody. You can hit anybody. You can hit anybody. This is actually the only. It was +1/+1 because you were disadvantaged, and you couldn't move anyway. What the hell am I doing? Am I drunk? Let me move you back to where you were. You couldn't move anyway. You were slowed. So you would still be here. Yep, you can't move. And with disadvantage, you got a +1/+1. You would have hit me anyway, but you couldn't move. Am I drunk at the wheel? Somebody's probably yelling at me who's going to watch this video later. It can't move! It can't move! I just recognized that I caught it. I caught it. And I think I hit both of them with the proton blast. I think I hit both of them with the proton blast. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I do hit both of them with the proton blast, and this is a 2 targeter. So proton blast, both of them. +1 for you. You're gonna get radar jam because I don't like your face. And I hit you for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then for you, -1. So it's just 1 damage. And you are radar jam. Okay. I think that's everybody. Turn, maybe? Yep, that's everybody's turn. Okay, so the UI dart. Gonna rotate, shoot, move, rotate, shoot, as it can do. So it's gonna rotate 1, 2, move 1, 2, rotate 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It can hit me, and it's in my stinking blind spot. And it has pierce. So +1. Another 5 damage. Straight through that, taking me down to 1 health. Jeez. Okay. Wow. I hate that thing. I want to kill it. Next up is the scout. It's the same thing it had last time. The exact same thing. So it can hit her. Not advantaged. So it's going to hit for 2. 1, 2. Then it's going to move. This time it's not in a... Going to go here and then here. I'm going to make you pay for that. Then the frigate. Going to rotate, shoot. I'm going to have to burn something if this is a miss. -1. It's 2 damage. I gotta destroy something. I'm gonna destroy bank. Take a stress. So that I don't die. And then it's going to... Oh, it would be with disadvantage. Both of those would be. Both of those would be. Keep forgetting. Sorry. It's 0 -1. So instead of it being 2, it would just been 1. It would just been that. And you're going to go with disadvantage. +1, -1. It's still been 2, so I still have to burn that. These 2. Alright. Cool. Then you're gonna move. And you're moving. Which way are you moving? You can't go there, so you would just move here. And that would end your turn. Okay. My turn. Alright, we've got 2 targets that we can make pay for their sins. I got the small guy. You get the big guy. So we are going to... I'm going to shoot for 2. Actually, I need to rotate first. Rotate. I'm going to shoot number 3 with advantage. Oh my god, crit! Crit! Let's just go ahead and wipe him off. That was 4 damage. He's dead. Then I am going to use my last flank. One, 2, 3, boom, boom. Oh, and I was supposed to get a shield back, I believe. Because we're at round 5. I was supposed to get a shield back. Okay, your turn. Make him pay. Make him pay! So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate. Let's see where my arc is for this beam. That's the arc. That's the arc I need. Right there. 3, and I'm gonna slow you so you can't move. That's with advantage. Crit. Roll. Target lock. +2. The crit will stay. That's 6. Coming to you. That's slow. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you are slowed, which means you can't move. And I got 2 dice left. Move in this. I'm gonna do a repair. Spend this to do a repair. Repair 2 of your hull. 2. Then I'm gonna shoot you for 1. Need to reshuffle it. Okay. 2! 1, 2. You're down to 3 health. That ends us. Dart. Dart is going to rotate. It doesn't need to. It's going to shoot 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody's there. It's going to move 1, 2. It's going to rotate. There's no way that it can hit anybody for what let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There'd be a 2 here and here, here and here. It can't hit anybody. If it turns 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it couldn't hit anybody. So its turn is not necessary. The Ronin scouts are dead. Just leaves the frigate. This is not good. It's going to push me into that daggum thing. Alright, so it's going to rotate. 1, 2. Then it's going to move. 1, 2. It hits that. That is an auto damage. Then it's going to rotate. 1, 2. And it's in my blind spot. Then it's going to shoot, which is it's going to push me if it hits me. And it doesn't. Oh, wait. With advantage. And it does. So, because it has advantage, it's in my blind spot. So the miss gets past. It's going to hit me for 3. 1, 2, 3. And push me 2. 1, 2. Okay. Let's say yeah. Alright. Next round. Get a shield. I get a shield. We're gonna let Starla go first. That's perfectly what I need for Starla. So Starla is going to rotate. 1, 2. Starla is then going to just do a basic attack for 2 damage. The ship was slowed. It can't move. It cannot move. Should have stayed here. I screwed that up. I boned that to bits. Sorry. I missed the slow trigger. So I can't remember where it was. It would have been here. Right? Because it moved. Let me go back to its AI card. It would have moved 2 straight. So that means it was facing this way. No, it would have rotated 1, 2. So it would have rotated 1, 2. It would have moved. It can't move. It would have rotated here. So I still would have been like so. I'm late to the. Hey, Brian, what's going on? So then it would have pushed every target within range 4, 2. So the first one would have been the 0 on Starla, which would have pushed her 2. 1, 2. The second would have been on him, which it would have hit for 3. 1, 2, 3, and then pushed him to 1, 2. There we go. I did it proper. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay, so let's regroup with these dice. So this is what I had when I rolled for Starla at the beginning of the round. You'd have had one back. Actually, you'd have been down to one. Now you have one back because I gave you one shield. So, Starla is going to rotate 1, 2. Or, yeah, that's what she'd have to do. Starla is going to move and halt 1 here. Is that the target I need for the shot? Nope, I need to be here. I'll take a stress for that, then I'll shoot you for 2. +1. So that is 3. Boom, you're dead. You're mine, jerk. You are mine. That ends her turn. You are mine. Alright, so I'm going to spend these 3 to repair. That means 2, 1, 2. Take this down and gain 2 supply. 1, 2. I am coming for you. Then I'm going to move this way. Alright, frigates are gone. You're about to die. Make your shots count. You're not going to rotate. You don't need to. You're going to shoot. It's not going to hit anybody, so you're going to move. And let me grab this, because I don't feel like getting yelled at. 1, 2, 3, turn. You are a jerk. But that's not your target. Your target is here. And then you will shoot +1, so you're hitting for 5 right now. That's straight up 5. I'm gonna burn something and take my 5th stress. I'm gonna burn interference. Take my 5th stress. Shuffling that into the deck. And I'll reshuffle all of that. And that is your turn. I'm going to kill you now. I'm going to kill you in the worst way that I can. Slowly. Quietly. This is how a life is taken. Oh, slowly, gently. That's what it is. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. So I'm going to take these 2. I'm putting everything in your tailpipe with a target lock or crit chance. So let me reshuffle. And I'm hitting you. Oh my. Actually, I should have gotten the pierce. I would have knocked his hull down to 0 with that. Shoot. I should have gotten the pierce. I'm an idiot. I am a straight up idiot. I'm gonna retcon. Because that's what I meant to do. Now we'll hit you for 3. With pierce. And that should put an end to this foolishness. Any new deliveries? No, not yet. Not yet. You see this at the you haven't seen the video yet, so my Marvel Dice Throne came in, but if Dice Throne's gonna keep going with like the Santa Krampus thing, I'm not interested in that. I like Dice Throne, but come on. Flesh out Adventures some more, please. Alright. Another throbbing comment. That's tomorrow. Crit chance. So 0. That's 3 with pierce. 1, 2, we won. Now I retcon. I want to let y'all know because I can, and I did. I should have picked up this one with the 2 instead of this one. So I picked up this one there, which would have used this, and then one for the target lock. Instead of one on that. So I goofed that. But we won. And it was with advantage anyway, because he was behind me. But we won. And we won! So let's take a look at how the outcome is. So we took him down. Success. You've knocked out the power on the assassin ship, and it drifts through space harmlessly. His friends show their true colors and run for it. You approach and dock with the listless craft. Once aboard, you find that the life support systems are failing. The assassin is unconscious and slumped over his flight console, barely alive. If you're going to get answers, you need to get him back to some medical facilities. Back on the Sparrow, you take Soul to meet your elusive quarry. He is in the infirmary, mostly recovered and under guard. As you enter, he raises his cuffed wrists. Look, these ain't necessary. I'll tell you what you want to know. After all, you could have left me to die, so I owe you for that at least. Soul gets straight to the point. Why did you assassinate that medic? He arches his eyebrow. Why? Money, of course. He gives a little chuckle. I'm Ronin. I was hired to do it. Soul snorts derisively at him. Someone took out a hit on a medic? You expect us to believe that? The Ronin shrugs. You ever thought maybe he was no medic? Maybe he was just wearing the uniform. My people say he was a smuggler stealing from the hospitals to supply the Sparks front line. How'd you think that'd go down with the injured and sick back at the hospital? Look, you could take me or my ship to the Sparks, maybe get some credit from them, or, he leans forward in ensuring that he has your attention, I could tell you where the establishment resistance is holed up. Pretty sure they'd be appreciative of you and yours in this fight right now. Tell them Max sent you and give him this. Using his free hand, he rips off an insignia from his shoulder with the initials AM. It's set down on the bed should you want to take it. He leans back and stretches out as best as he can while shackled to an infirmary bed. I guess there's one other option. This rebellion is their problem, not yours, not ours. He stops acting cool and he has a new sincerity to his voice. Let me take you to the Ronin. Membership with them is lucrative and comes with plenty of notoriety. Once you're in, you're set for life. He lets the words linger for a moment before adding the kicker. Whatever you're looking for, they can provide it better than anyone. that's the accents from the Expanse. That's the accents from the Expanse. So we got the Ronin Assassin one. So we got Ronin Assassin. We got 15 credits. So we're at 20 here. So we got 37 credits total. Oh, God. Crazy. And I keep dropping this thing. We're at my shoulder just now. Ow. So we're at 37 credits total. Okay. Let's see. We all get a pilot skill. I think that was on the accent. We all got a pilot skill, so Starla's going to start working on her next ship upgrade. And he is going to get his hull breach card. So Gearden's going to get the hull breach. To his modifier deck. Gearden's about beating people to death. Okay, so we got the credits, we got a present. Move Sparrow to sector V23. That's a new card. V23. And lose one supply. Okay. And that's where we are. So we caught him. Oh, I'm so turning him in. Are you kidding me? Establishment. Oh, Brandon, you messed up by giving it that name. You messed up. All right, so we finished this way and move our ships back. Kill that guy. Get rid of these things. And then let's hide this and back to where we were. So that's where we started. Where we moved to. And rescued the lady. This is where we went. And then now we are here. And there's a 57 there. So we're gonna spend one supply. New 57, and then we will call it. 57 is on page. Interesting. 57. It's on the preview. It's on page 88. Forever. Okay. Here we go. The long asteroid belt that passes through the Virtus system primarily compromises barren rocks, irradiated from their prolonged exposure to the vacuum of space. This large asteroid seems no different from the others. However, as the Sparrow scans probe beneath the surface, a hidden trove of minerals and metals is detected. It'll take some effort to break through the asteroid crust, but if you can do it, it can more than pay off. The long asteroid belt that passes through the Virtus system primarily comprises barren rocks irradiated from the long prolonged. Is this a duplicate? It's a dupe. It's a dupe like 4 billion times. Okay, so this must be 57 that's on Scenario 57. This is a big one that got missed. Scroll to the bottom of this post to see the entry. Scenario 57. So this is it, page 88. The long asteroid belt that passes through the Virtus system primarily comprises barren rock. Irradiated from their exposure, blah, blah, blah. It could pay off. Choice. Set up a drilling operation, lose 10 credits per pilot. Proceed to result. If any player does not have 10 credits, continue exploration. After several days, you have yet breakthrough. Go to another choice. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff happening. So 57 has, this is what 57 is, this entire thing. So it's, we can set up drilling operations, lose 10 credits per pilot, so 20 credits. Proceed to result if any player does not have 10 credits. We have like 37, but I don't know if I want to waste it on this. I haven't even read the rest. I don't even know if I want to waste it on this. I'm not gonna do this. It's too much money. 20 credits? You gotta be nuts. I'm not interested in that. So we'll call that a pass. There's a 24 in there. I could lose a supply. Let's go to 24. See what that is, and then sorry, my curiosity is killing me. So 24 is on page 44. 24 is on page. Save your money for Frosthaven shipping. So this requires that sparks that I need to have 6 rep with the sparks, so I can't do it. So that was a loss that I can't do anything about. Okay, well, let's skip that. That's not happening. And I think we're close to calling it. Yep, I think we are. So that's where we'll stop. We caught our assassin. I'll mark that off of our list of to do. If we get the 2.1, where's 2.1? This is 2.3, this is 2.2, 2.1's down here. If I go down there, there's an establishment quest. I'm not doing that. But there's the red panic one that's on 5.3, and I can do that. So we'll do that next time when we come back. All right, so we caught the assassin. It was two flight missions that we went through. It was pretty deep for those two, but we were able to get it done. When we come back on Sunday, we'll do a lot more. We'll do a lot more. We'll probably go back over on the side to see what 36 is about, get some refuel, get some more supply, and then continue along. And we'll see how that goes. All right. So what's coming up next? Excuse me. Tomorrow, I'm going to be getting back into Darkest Dungeon at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So we'll do another nice long play of Darkest Dungeon so you can watch me kill another highwayman. I can't seem to hang on to them. But we established a new killer squad. We did do that. So I want to get a bounty hunter, a Hellion, a Vestal, and an Arbalest together. Because that might be pretty cool. But we'll build a squad to see how that goes. So that's tomorrow. Thursday, more Darkest Dungeon. And then Steve from One Stop Co-op Shop and I are going to play Deep Rock Galactic. Friday, more Darkest Dungeon. And then Kate, myself, Jack, and I'm not sure if Cynthia's gonna be able to join, but if she can't, it'll just be the three of us that will go through Gloomhaven Friday, and then Saturday One Stop Co-op Shop chat, and Sunday is back to more Stars of Akarios. I am patiently awaiting my Oathsworn to be delivered. If I don't think it's starting to deliver to the U.S. yet. I think there are 2 ships still at sea, which haven't docked yet from what I looked at. So I know the EU and the UK are getting their games now, and Australia as well. So I don't think the US is, except for the people who got advanced copies for streaming content. I think that's about it. So I patiently await Oathsworn while we continue to play Stars of Akarios. This game is fun. So my review so far, I've played, this is my 4th? I think this is my 4th stream of it. Yeah, this is my 4th stream of it. This game is fun. I'm enjoying it. I think at the point that I'm at now, it's too open for me. But I want to see. We started off with, we were flight training, the planet got blown up, we're on the run, we got away to the Veritas system, and now it's kind of like this open sandbox of pick what you want when I want you to keep me on a narrative story. However, we've played quite a few missions, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm still enjoying it. I still think it's a lot of fun. I still think it's good. I think it's a worthy purchase and a great showing by Oom Games. I need the sandbox to be less sandboxy. And I like sandbox games, but I need the sandbox to be less sandboxy. But that's all I have right now at this moment. Anyway, that's all I got. And thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow for some more Darkest Dungeon. Thank you my Patreons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither and just coming by to hang out, just see what we got going. Thank you, and you're always welcome to the table. Till then, I will see you all later. Insert comment or slogan here. Bye, everybody.